What is it that stops a person from having the tough conversations in the course of a sales cycle, or even, in life in general? And I think that it really comes down to two things, and they're both very powerful blockers, right? One is fear, right? So you're afraid to have that tough conversation. You're afraid of the outcome. You're afraid what people might think. And so I talk about in the chapter in the book how to overcome that. But the second thing is, maybe the people just don't know when to have it, right? You don't see or you don't recognize the need for the tough conversation. So in that chapter, I diagnosed those two gaps, right? One is just pure fear, like you need to have it, but you're afraid to do it. But the other is that what if the person doesn't need to know they need to have that tough conversation? And I think that can come in the form of both, either if it's something that's a real urgent need that the customer needs to solve, maybe you're shy, like, oh, well, I don't want to upset the customer. I don't want to talk about that thing because then, maybe it will cause issues. But if you don't run towards that and diagnose the problem, it will just get bigger and bigger and bigger and snowball and become a huge problem. And same thing with complacency. It can be a very delicate conversation. If you're talking to somebody, they've been sitting in the seat maybe for 10, 15 years in, a massive multi-billion-dollar organization. And, here you are coming and saying, oh, well, hey, guess what? The sky is falling and you don't see it, right? So that needs to be handled very, very delicately. Those are, the couple things you need to keep in mind.